So we have here the first example. Ito yung unang example natin, which is yung unang minention ko regarding the um, equal value ng parehas na string. Okay, so we have here example. String is equal to str1 equal to hello. And then we have also str2 which is equal to hello. So we have a note here. So stored in string full, str1 and str2 are reference variable pointing to the same literal. So same literal sila kasi they are pointing to the same word which is hello. We are not actually comparing the content inside this one if you're using this. I repeat, hindi natin kino-compare yung content nung dalawang particular identifier if you're going to use str1 is equal to str2. So we are actually comparing the hash code. Hash code, take note, hash code yung kino-compute or pinagko-compare natin. Paano nagkaroon ng hash code doon? So remember kanina I show you kung paano nag-i-store yung string doon sa loob ng isang string pool. Now, inside the string pool, yun yung memory na ginagamit wherein those particular or itong mga to doon nakalagay. So, ang mangyayari doon, lahat ng location na yon naka-hash yun. Hash code yun. Hash code address yun. Ibig sabihin, kapag nagko-compare tayo ng ganito, dahil ang lalabas dito would be equal dahil magkaparehas sila ng hash code. Nasa isang hash code lang si hello. So if we happen to run this one, the output would be ng tagal. Yan. Okay, so equal yung lalabas na output. Pero paano pag nilagyan ko ng yan. Or lagyan na lang natin ng 1. Then we run this one. Okay, hindi na sila equal. It's because gumawa ulit ng bagong hash code para sa str2 kasi nga hindi sila parehas. Okay, so that's how our, yan yung usual na ginagawa natin. So it's not because mamaya siguro baka isipin nyo parehas sila ng content. Equal na yan. So it depends on the particular problem and it depends on how you declared your string. So we have another example here. So ito naman, gumawa tayo ng bagong object. So this is on the part na kasi mahaba yun. So don't worry, mamaya I'll do also uploading this one para may may reference din kayo. Yung content nito kasi kakailanganin niyo siya din sa project. Okay, so we declared a new content or new string. So we have here str3 which is new equal to hello. str4 which is also equal to hello. So we have here a few details. So string operator example we use string object that we use or we are currently using new operator. String objects is constructed in heap area with hello as its content. So str3 and str4 are reference of variable which are pointing to two different objects. So magkaibang object sila. Okay? Magkaibang object. Now, we are not comparing the content as hello. We are comparing the hash code of 3 and 4 which is different from the string that contains hello. So tignan natin kung ano yung magiging output nito. Balik lang natin ito. So dito. So take note, we are still using the equal symbol. So ito ang case naman natin dito, we have already used or declared new object. So yung una, ito, equal sila. Ngayon, pagdating dito sa dalawa, wherein yung gumawa tayo ng object, si str3 is not equal to str4, but they have the same value. So hindi na sila magka-equal. Okay, the reason for that is, this one is a separate object. Okay, separate object yan. Separate object si str3, separate object din si str4. Okay? So, yun yung difference niyan. So, ang lalabas na dyan is hindi sila equal talaga. So, the conclusion, equal sign will compare the reference variable. For example, the hash code. So, and not the real content of the value, which is hello. So, ibig sabihin, ito is for numerical kasi. So, pag ginamit natin siya sa string, hindi siya masyadong gumagana or hindi siya tumatama. Kung mapapansin nyo, meron nga siyang ayan parang merong warning that if you happen to click that one, it would suggest for different way for you to properly apply this one. So, meron dyan, use equal. Di ba? Now, we move on. We move on kan doon. Okay, so we have another example here. So, ang ginagamit na natin is hindi na yung equal sign, but instead, we are using the function. Yung function kanina that we discussed, which is that equal. So, here, we are currently comparing the content na. Okay? We are also going to use compare to. So, remember compare to is, ano ba siya? Sa nag-ignore, ano tawag dito? Ano siya? Nasa case sensitive. Okay, case sensitive siya, sorry. So if we happen to run this one or run the program, okay, so str3 is equal to str4. Bakit? Kasi parehas silang hello ang content. So that is str dot equal to str4. So ang lalabas is equal yung str3 sa str4. Now, on the another conditional statement here, we have str3 compared to str4 is equal to 0. Bakit siya equal to 0? Dahil parehas sila. Kung papalitan natin yung value niyan, gagawin natin siyang letter H. Ang lalabas na output ay not equal to. Kasi hindi na, sabi ko nga, the uppercase and lowercase is very vital when it comes to comparing two strings. So, unless you're going to use yung isang function which is to ignore case or compare to ignore case. So, yun. Mag-i-ignore siya. Okay? So, we move on. Now, gawa naman tayo ng array na ganyan. Okay, gawa tayo ng array. Ay, gawa tayo ng string with multiple values. So we have TR, John, Jenny, Jim, Jack, and Joe. So we're going to print the value of str, and then we're going to get the value, and then we're going to print how many is the value. So remember a while back, we have also discussed how to get the length of the string. Okay, kung paano natin kukunin yung string or yung length ng string. And then we're going to get the first index. So str.carat. So kanina na-mention din natin yung carat. So that is, we're going to get the value as the first character of the string str, which is j. And then we're going to get the carat, the last particular value in your string. And then kanina we also discuss about to uppercase. Now this would do is it would make all the characters here uppercase. So yun yung yun yung goal natin dyan. But di-discuss natin yung output isa-isa. Okay. So we have here, ito yung string natin kanina. So ito yung sinave natin sa str. And then yung length ng str natin is 28. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. Okay, so 28 siya. Ngayon, kinuha natin yung first character, which is J. So that's J. And then the last character, also len minus 1, that's 1. So len minus 1, that's 27. So the last possible index is 27, so that's E. So eto ngayon yung problema kanina. So we're going to convert that one as uppercase, supposedly. But in that case, hindi natin siya na-convert. It's because, sabi nga ng notes natin, immutable si string. Unless, ganito yung gagawin natin, gagawa ka ng bagong string at dun mo i-store yung in-uppercase natin. So, str is S1 is equal to str dot to uppercase. So dun pa lang magiging uppercase si string. So take note of that one. So dapat pinapasa natin siya sa isang bagong string. Okay? Now we have this, di natin yata na-discuss or wala yata dun sa notes a while back, yung ito. Ito. Contain. So si contain, ang ginagawa ni contain, tinitignan niya kung meron bang gym dun sa loob ng character or dun sa loob ng string. Ibig sabihin, str.contain or .contain is a method or function that would search into your string. Kung meron bang ganong particular na word dun sa loob ng string mo. So in this case, meron tayong gym kasi ayan, meron gym. So if you're going to run that one, ang lalabas would be gym is in the string. So palitan natin, gawin natin Jimmy. So if you're going to run that one, walang lalabas na ganun. Kasi wala siyang mahanap na Jimmy dun sa loob ng element natin or dun sa loob ng example natin. So substring na tayo. Tapos str replace. Okay. So, dito sa substring, okay, dito sa substring, kukunin natin yung value ng str5. So, ano yung content ng str5? So, sino si str5? So, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, the output would be Jenny. Okay, si Jenny, Jim, Jack, and Joe. So, yun yung naging output nung, ano yun, ito. So, kinuha niya yung lahat ng value that is on the left of Jenny. So, dinisregard niya yung si Jen. So, parang we actually remove particular parts of the string. And then, you have also another example here, which is string is equal to S3, or is equal to substring. Start natin is 6, and then ang last index natin is 10. So, ang makukuha natin value is Jen. Bakit ganon? So, remember na 6 yung index ni Jenny. So, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, that's G. So, that's 6, 7, 8, 9. So, ibig sabihin, nagde-deduct yan ng minus 1, kaya ang makukuha value would be the last, or that would be n minus 1. So, that's 9. So, pang 9. So, kung mapapansin natin, hindi included yung I. So, yan lang yung kinuha. Okay? And then, pwede rin nating i-replace yung mga particular na character, whether it's special character, dun sa loob ng string, just like this. So, here we have declared another variable which is S4 equal to str.replace. So, that replace yung gagamitin nating function for us to replace a particular character inside your string. So in this case, we're going to change, papalitan natin yung mga J. Itong unang parameter natin, this is the value that is to be changed. Okay? And then the next one, ito yung ipapalit nating value. So in this case, si J magiging K. So kung mapapansin nyo, yung mga pangalan na nag-i-start sa J a while back, naging K na sila. So, yun yung isang importanteng aspeto din ng string. So now, co-convert naman natin si string as character. Okay? So, convert natin. Convert natin siya as character. So, although hindi naman na natin siya masyadong magagamit with regards to that. So, yan lang. Kukunin niya lang na it would just going to identify character by character. So, output natin siya na may space because of that one. And then the second part, or this part is for this splitting naman. I-split natin siya. Paano natin siya i-split? Remember that we terminate them or we separate them by comma. Now, pag in-split natin siya, nagiging array yung string. So for that, we need to have an array, string array also, wherein to keep the record or to keep the data. So in that case, si Zan, si Jenny, si Jim, at si Jack, naka-store na siya dun sa array na strr. So for that, ito nasa index 0, index 1, index 2, index 3, at index 4 na yan. Okay, so last na to, last na. Bago tayo mag-discuss dun sa gagawin ninyo. Mhm. Okay, so we have here example. You have your email address, and then your phone number, and then the password. So here we're going to get if the value that is being entered or the value is empty, ibig sabihin walang laman yung email. So kailangan nating maglagay. Mali pala. If not, mali. If the email is not empty, yun, may not pala siya sa dulo, kabaliktaran. Ibig sabihin may laman yan. So, merong value yung email. So, ngayon, itetest natin si email. So, itignan natin ngayon yung content. If email not contain at not contain yung that, ibig sabihin, yung email na in-enter is invalid kasi wala nga siyang at saka yung .com, yung dot doon. So, ito yung gamit niyan. Chine-check niyan ngayon. Ulitin ko. Ito, chine-check niya yung value ng email wherein kung meron ba siyang at saka meron siyang dot. Kasi ma-importante yan. Ngayon, kapag valid siya, mag-execute yung program. Else, kapag wala kang nilagay na na value doon, you need to provide an email. But in this case, meron tayong nilagay. So, alisin natin yan. Punta tayo dun sa next part. Dun sa phone number naman, it will, sige sa atin, 11. Ay, mali. Kapag hindi equal to 11 yung number, blank naman yung titignan natin doon. Ito contain. Kasi kailangan nating tignan yung specific character. Ito, length naman yung tinitignan natin. So here, you need to check the number of characters. Dapat 11. So in this case, 11 ba ito? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So 11. So gawin natin siyang 12. So tignan natin kung anong mangyayari. Okay, so may mga lumabas dyan. Meron kang nilagay dun sa email, but the email is not valid. Not valid siya, it's because walang at saka dot yung email address natin. You have also phone number, but the phone number is not valid. It's because you have 12 numbers. So, alisin natin yan, or ibalik natin yung dati. Okay. This is 11. Now, you see that the email is available and now the email is valid. It's because meron na tayong at saka that. Then the number is equal to 12 or 11. And then the number is valid. Okay. Last na, about dun sa string at saka dun sa string buffer. So, we have here a variable string with the value hello. So, string 1. Natin siyang string 1. Okay. Meron siyang value na hello and then i-concat natin sa word. So, dapat ang output natin would be hello world. Pero, what will happen is, hindi siya magiging ganon. Kasi nga, immutable si string. For us to do that, we need to use, or kung gusto mong gawin yun, you need to use string buffer. So string buffer is equal to buffer, new buffer, string buffer hello, then merong method si buffer, string buffer na tinatawag na append, and then it would append the value or the string that would be joined to that particular word. So, kagaya niyan, hello world. And then lastly, you have also string builder. So, tignan din natin kung immutable din ba si string builder. Okay, so they are the same. They are immutable. But the difference between string buffer and string builder is thread safe si string buffer. Si string builder is immutable. Ay, not thread safe pala. Sorry. Okay, so that's this is the lecture part of that string particular method. So um, may time pa kaya tayo sa method? Okay, so tignan natin. Ano ba yung method? Okay, habol ko na lang siguro mamaya yung sa method. But ito yung gagawin yung project, by the way. So, explain ko na lang. Teka lang. Ayusin ko lang siya. Okay, so this is your project. Anong meron dun sa project nyo? So, your project would do this. So, it would ask for you to enter your name. So, let's say, for example, I'm going to enter Richard, then Corpus, then Arwejo. Okay. So, now, it would ask me, by the way, this program, ano ba yung gagawin ng program na to? So, it will get information from the user, and then eventually, you need to validate whether the informations are correct or the information you entered is correct. In the case that those information are not correct, you need to re-enter them again and then evaluate, and then kapag okay na, gagawan ka niya ng auto-generated na username and password that you must enter. Anyhow, yung kung paano gagawin yung or kung paano mo ba i-derive uh, yung username and password, ano siya, papakita niya sa'yo mamaya kung paano. Now, we're going to enter email address. So, dito, chine-check niya ngayon kung tama ba yung email address na in-enter natin. If not, email is not valid. So, pauulitin ka niya ulit mag-encode ng email. And then, you have gmail.com. Okay, it will ask also for your birthday. So, follow the proper yan, nakaset naman na yung kung paano yung magiging gagawin natin or paano ba yung format. And then your address, I would say Solid West. And then my garden would be RP. And then the contact number would be okay, not valid. So remember, dapat nagagawa din yan ng program nyo. So check nyo whether valid ba yung email address at saka yung contact number. Tapos, if it's not valid, you need to re-enter it valid. Ano na kayo. And then my number is 0906-270-9871. So enter. Now, verify your data. You have entered. Your name is Richard Garveo. Take note. A while back, nag-enter ako ng hindi naka-uppercase at separated sila. Ibig sabihin, magkakaibang variable yan. Now, magkakasama na sila. And then, another thing is, they are uppercase. Uppercase sila. Then, On the birthday, nakalagay doon kanina na front slash yung nakalagay. But then, nung print na siya, naging hyphen na. So, take note nyo yung mga yun. And then, another thing, Solid West, naka-uppercase din yan. Alperueo, naka-uppercase din siya. Now, are all the data correct? So, syempre, sasabihin ko, yes. Now, eto na ngayon yung paglalagay ng username. So, sabi dyan, now you need to enter the auto-generated username and password to proceed. Note, username is derived from your first name. First name, first character of your middle name, your last name, and then the lastly, the day of your birthday. So, in my case, that's first name, Richard C. Arvero. Then my birthday is, so try muna natin mag-enter ng invalid. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or ganyan na lang. So you have entered the wrong username and password. Try again. So enter na natin yung totoo. So Richard C. Arvero. 40. And then we have our CA Arvero 1980. Now, this is the output. So, ito na yung output. So, pag in-enter natin siya, dapat makikita natin yung ito. You have entered the correct username and password. So, pag click ko yung OK, welcome to the main page. So, yun na. Okay. So, ganun yung gagawin nyo. Nag-close na kasi yung ano kasi natapos say, pag nag-close sa isang window dun sa Zoom, pino-close niya na kagad. Okay guys, so I hope you have learned from our subject. So, pwede nyo na, I'll be uploading this mamaya. So, the deadline of your project would be on June 15. So, pag-iisipan ko pa kung ipapagawa pa akong isang activity doon sa isang topic na sinasabi ko a while back. Pero, ang importante is magawa niyo yung yung project na to. Kasi ito naman yung kailangan. Paano niyo ba siya ipapasa sa akin? So, pwedeng, kung meron kayong NetBeans sa bahay, pwede niyo siyang isend sa akin ng electronically. Or kung wala naman, pwede nyo isulat sa papel, kunan nyo na lang ng picture, i-PM nyo sa akin. Pero, kapag mag-PM kayo sa akin, be sure that you notify me sa chat group natin para alam ko kung sino yung mga nagsisend na. Para tignan ko na lang dun sa email, dun sa messenger ko. So, sabihin nyo lang ako dun sa group natin na magsisend ako ng message. Send ko yung project. So, ganun lang. So, remember hanggang June 15. So, you still have most of the full month in your help. So, madami pa kayong oras. In case na meron kayong mga tanong, you can ask me. So, just message and have a good day, guys. Thank you for listening.